wait and see how many people show up so we can get this reading started. It's a live reading, live message, a channeled message. So hopefully it will resonate. We're going to use Romance Angels and Tarot to see what the love is for today, okay? All right, say hi as you're coming into the room. How many messages? That's 4 messages from the Romance Angels. I'll go with that. All right, so we have engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. We have forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. We have unrequited love. There's not enough chemistry or attraction to keep this relationship going. And we have retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world, okay? So for each one of these messages, I'm going to pull tarot cards to clarify the message. And then I'm also going to pull cards from my personal deck, Queen of Vibes, Messages from Your Lover, to see, for those of you who have someone in the picture, that would be a message from their higher self, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and let's start with engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. All right, so let's see what the message for this card is, okay? Ooh, we have the 9 of Cups. All right, we get some more messages for engagement. We have the High Priestess. All right, we've got water energy here flowing in. Some of you, this could be Pisces energy. But I feel like for the message here so far is that you will reach fulfillment. Your love life will become more enjoyable and move to a higher level when you start following your intuition. And then we have the 4 of Swords, which is you taking the time out to meditate, to connect to your higher self and your intuition. All right, so let's go ahead and let's clarify these messages. Can I get a clarification for the 9 of Cups? Some of you may be contemplating taking your relationship to the next level. It could be a situation where someone has proposed to you and you're, or a proposal's coming and you're trying to figure out if you are ready for that. All right. Some of you are ready for commitment, ready for a proposal, and if you are in a relationship and it's not forthcoming, you're thinking and wondering, is this situation for you? But again, connecting to your intuition will give you more insight. We've got the 10 of Wands, okay? I'm clarifying the 9 of Cups. So let's go ahead and see what's clarifying the High Priestess. And we have the Empress, okay? Again, following your intuition, following that inner guidance towards not only just how to treat yourself, treating yourself right so that you can attract that same energy from your partner, but knowing that you deserve to be treated in a certain manner, knowing that you deserve, for those of you who want to be engaged or who want to be married and are not yet, realizing that you deserve that, okay? Understanding that intuitively and just always moving with that energy. For some of you, it's been hard to get here. For some of you, you feel like love is hard, love is elusive. All right, let's clarify the 10 of Wands. The 4 of Swords, we get the Strength card. So feel like this is about your determination, about your willpower, your staying power. Some of you, you've been meditating and really focusing on the kind of relationship that you want, you know, with a lot of passion, a lot of romance, a lot of compromise, a lot of compassion. Okay. You know, give and take. The strength card, I feel like, comes with a lot of understanding, because in the situation it's either one, maybe both, but one partner needs a lot of understanding and patience, and the other partner having that understanding and patience to give, and really sharing that, you know, unconditional love vibe, that unconditional love energy. Okay, so I feel like up until this point it's been really, you know, there's been a lot of hit or miss situations. There's been a lot of disappointments. Some of you, relationships felt more of like a burden versus joyful and fun and happy. So you're moving into a time in your life now. You're ascending to a higher level of commitment and engagement where, you know, relationships will be more enjoyable and more satisfying. Okay. Let's go ahead and move on to forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. All right, so let's see if we can get some messages for forgiving and learning. Right at the bat, we have judgment. Okay, so we may have a situation here where, you know, in your family dynamic, or even a past relationship, or even with yourself, there's been a lot of judgment when it comes to your relationships, when it comes to maybe even your partners. And so we need to release that judgment and move in a spirit of forgiveness, in order to heal and just move on from pain. Sometimes we carry the pain because we refuse to forgive. And when we don't forgive, that means we're still staying in that spirit of hurt and being upset and disappointed or whatever. All right, let's go ahead and clarify. Get another card for forgiving and learning. There goes that hurt. There goes that hurt and pain that needs to be let go. There goes that disappointment and, you know, the past failures that need to be forgiven so that you can move forward. Okay, let's see. We have the moon, okay? Deep emotional wounds. All right, there are deep emotional wounds here. You know, may go back to childhood or maybe a significant relationship. Some of you, there's Pisces energy here again. There's also Scorpio energy, but it's about healing from things that have hurt you and wounded you very, very deeply. Okay, and so let's go ahead and clarify the judgment card. Okay. Don't be shy when you come in the room. Say hello. Clarifying judgment, we've got the Magician. All right, let's clarify the Ten of Swords. You know, the Magician, this is Virgo, Gemini energy here. But also sometimes trying to manipulate things to the way we want them to go. The Ten of Swords is clarifying the Ten of Swords. So this is deep. These are deep emotional wounds that need to be released. Okay, this is someone possibly that's hurt you very deeply in the past. I think somebody may be asking for your forgiveness. For some, there could be a situation where someone's coming to you and they want either to reconcile with you or just want you to forgive them if you're already in a relationship with this person. And you know, I don't know if they understand how deep this hurt goes. Okay, it's not that easy sometimes, but we have to acknowledge that. We have to let go of the judgment of why this person hurt you, or judging yourself. Sometimes we judge ourselves for allowing someone to hurt us the way that they did, and it's like, you know, you can't judge yourself. Everyone makes mistakes. They made a mistake. You may have made a mistake. You know, sometimes we ignore the warning signs. But whatever it is, this caused you a lot of emotional pain and confusion. All right, let's clarify the moon card. Can we clarify the moon? And we have the Two of Wands. So there's a decision here, okay? And I really feel like you need to decide if you're going to allow this pain to still hold you back, okay? to me, the decision is about forgiveness. The decision is to forgive and move on. Some of you, you need to forgive this person, but also move on from them, because the hurt that they gave you, the hurt that you experienced through them, it's too deep for you to forgive and continue. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes you can forgive, but you don't necessarily have to stay in the situation. I feel like for some of you, that pain is so deep that that person is just going to continue to trigger you. Just being in their presence, being constantly reminded of the things that happened in the past. If you were to stay with this person or return, or get back with this person, it would require you to really have some help. You would need to have a lot of counseling, just a lot of spiritual guidance, looking within, searching yourself, soul searching, honestly, in order to still be with someone who hurt you this badly. Some of you are asking yourselves, why did I stay with someone? How could I be with someone who hurt? And again, you have to let go of that judgment of yourself. Okay, you have to forgive yourself so that you can begin to heal, so that you can begin to make that next step. Okay, because that engagement, that leveling up here, that energy is also here. So part of leveling up and moving into a more healthy and successful and enjoyable time in your love life, whether you're already in a relationship or single, you have to also forgive yourself. Sometimes we beat ourselves up for the things that happened in the past, and we have to let it go. It's the past. The past is the past, and there's better things coming. There's better things that way. Back there, who cares? Who cares what's back there? Nobody cares. All right, so let's go ahead and let's move on to unrequited love. Okay, this energy may resonate with you. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So what's going on with unrequited love? Okay. Hi, unique chick. Welcome. All right, so unrequited love, we're getting messages. So we've got the Ace of Pentacles and we've got the Six of Cups. So some of you, you want to have something with a foundation with someone from your past. We've got the Two of Wands here, or someone that you may have children with, okay? And or there's someone from the past coming back with a new offer. There's maybe someone from another country, someone from another ethnicity, someone coming to you from a distance, could be a long distance type of relationship. And this person wants to give you something that is stable, maybe offer you something more stable than in the past, but maybe your feelings don't match, or vice versa. You may be having an interest in someone who is at a distance or who is another ethnicity, and the chemistry doesn't go both ways, I should say. So let's go ahead and let's see what's going on here. Let's go ahead and clarify the Ace of Pentacles. All right, what do we get when we clarify the Ace of Pentacles? Welcome to everyone who's coming in. All right, we've got the Nine of Cups. So for someone, this is a wish fulfillment. Oh, thank you. I just got the mic. I love it too. So this is a wish fulfillment. So for some of you, this could be, again, either someone from your past, someone who feels like you've known them forever, someone you have children with. But somehow there's a reason the chemistry is not the same on both levels. Okay, someone may view you as a wish fulfillment and you don't view them the same way. Okay, and some it's vice versa. Okay, so let's clarify the Six of Cups. Happy New Year. What is the name of the mic? I believe the name was Voila. Got it off Amazon. This is a collective reading. Yes, it is. Okay, so we've got the Fool. Okay, so this could be Aries energy, Aquarius energy. And so some of you, this person could be an Aries or Aquarius, but this person wants a new beginning. Okay. And so again, that card is gone. I'll get it later. Somebody wants a new beginning, or wants to start over. Maybe before things were not, things weren't that great. I just think one person is a lot more invested. Somebody wants much more out of this situation than the other person. And what do we need to get I'm trying to figure out why is one person just not feeling it. I think for some, if it's a long distance situation, it's just the distance. It's either the long distance or it's the cultural differences. One person is not taking into consideration like the factors, right? They're just focusing on the feelings. You know, I love you, I want to be with you. And one person is like, you know, you live too far, or you know, we're not the same. You know, we have different cultural backgrounds, and it's a big deal. All right, let's get some more information. Let's get some more information here. Why? Why is the love unrequited? And then after this, we'll move on to the retreat pile. All right, so can we get information? Why is the love unrequited in this situation? And we've got the Knight of Cups. It's an emotionally, you guys are not at the same place. Somebody is offering emotion to someone else who's not very receptive. Thank you, Unique Chick. What else? King of Pentacles. So this could be a situation where, you know, maybe financially someone is not where they want to be. Somebody, it's almost like somebody wants to put in an offer, and it's like, this is my offer, and they want you to take it as is. And it's like, no, I need more than this that you're offering. This is not enough, or this doesn't work for me. And then we've got the Three of Swords. Okay, there goes that third party. So somebody in the chat, Hera said third party situation. So there's someone who does not want this situation to happen. Someone like basically this person, I feel like, is more emotionally connected to you. Okay, if the other person isn't a third party, they're more emotionally connected to you, but the other person won't allow them to go. Either they're doing something spiritually, or they're doing something just to keep this person bound to them, whether it's responsibilities. They may have children with someone else, or they have children with you. There's something here that's keeping each person bound, but one person does not want to be in the situation. One person does not want to be a part of this. For some, it's the distance. Because with this Knight of Cups, if you can see, this person's coming from a distance, okay? You know, this person's very emotionally in touch with themselves, or the emotional connection is here because that's the water, okay? And this person is coming towards, but they're coming from a distance. As you can see, they're not quite here. They're not quite on the same page. So for some of you, you're just not emotionally on the same page with that person, okay? So now we're moving on to retreat. All right, it's time to disconnect from the world. So let's see what messages we have for retreats. Okay, right away we're coming up with the Seven of Cups. Okay, so for some, there's a lot of offers. There's too many offers going on. There's too many people in the soup. Then we've got the Death card, Scorpio energy again in this reading. But something needs to end, okay? Something needs to end because there's just too many people involved. It's an illusion. It's a fantasy, okay? It's not steeped in reality, okay? Let's go ahead and let's get another message for retreat. And we've got the Knight of Swords. So we've got air energy here, but we also have some sort of communication. And for some of you, this is just merely communication that you need to listen. I need time. I need space. All right. I need you to back up. For some of you, okay, and I feel like this is a smaller percentage. Somebody wants to take you away. Somebody wants to transform a relationship, and it's almost like it's just too good to be true. Like this offer, this person comes with this offer, like, you know, let's go on a trip or let's do something, and it's like, where is this coming from? Like, should I believe this? Should I trust you? There's someone who's a really good talker. Some of you may be dealing with a Scorpio that's very, charismatic. They know just what to say. And they want to take some time with you, whether it's a trip or whether it's just the two of you taking time to bond and connect. All right, let's go ahead and let's clarify the Seven of Cups. Can we clarify the Seven of Cups? Okay, too many cards. Can I just get one card to clarify? Seven of Cups. Some of you are just retreating. If it's a third party situation, you're just like, let me get the hell out of here quickly. Okay, quickly. It's dead. It's over. And I'm like on my horse and I'm out of here. Some of you, this is just suddenly. Like some of you have found out suddenly. Hera, any chance of reconciliation? Yeah. So I have 4 piles here. I have engagement, I have forgiving and learning, and I have unrequited love. So there has been an energy that somebody wants to come back in, but I feel like this is a situation where there's been a lot of hurt, a lot of pain in the past. And so in either direction. So it's not even just about the reconciliation. It's like, will things work? Does one party want to reconcile? Okay, it's like one person in the situation has been hurt too badly to be able to move past that. Like we have to get to the point where we're even having forgiveness. So if we're talking about reconciliation, forgiveness has to be first before that can even take place. So if there hasn't been a conversation about forgiveness, if there hasn't been any communication regarding that, that's the biggest factor in order for the reconciliation to be successful. Okay. Let's go ahead, though, and clarify the Seven of Cups under retreat. And we have the freaking Seven of Cups again. Okay, so if you thought it was a third party, it might be a 4 party, it might be a 5 party, it might be a big party. Okay, there's a lot here. If you thought someone was lying, they're really lying. If you thought somebody was selling you a dream, they really were. If you thought something was too good to be true, it really is. Okay, the Seven of Cups is clarifying itself. So for some of you who have felt that you needed to end something, it needs to be ended quickly, like pronto. Like let's get the hell out of Dodge. Okay. Go ahead and clarify the Death card. Let's go ahead and clarify the Death card. The King of Pentacles. Here goes this King of Pentacles energy again. Some of you, this could be an earth sign, okay? Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. But this is also someone who, they may, be very financially successful, and because they feel like they should just be able to do what they want. Somebody may be using someone who uses their money to kind of manipulate the situation, okay, to get things. This person would make a very, very good provider. It could be a cultural thing where they feel like they should be able to have multiple partners, though, okay, because in some cultures and even some religions, that's accepted. And so if you guys have a different viewpoint on that, that could be a really big deal. Okay, let's go ahead and let's clarify the Knight of Swords. Why are things moving so quickly? Why are things ending? Why do things need to end so quickly? What's going on? And we have the Ace of Pentacles. So if this is a retreat as far as the two of you or a couple getting away together, This person's coming in very quickly with this offer, okay? And it may seem like it's like too good to be true, like, oh my God, I can't believe it. All right. So there's different scenarios here. So we do have somebody who's dealing with the King of Pentacles that wants to give you an offer. Could be an offer of reconciliation or an offer of taking things to the next level. But for whatever reason, this person also has other people, whether it's a cultural thing, an ethnic, an ethnicity thing. Like certain cultures and ethnicities are just more prone to, especially if it's a male, feeling like he can have other women, right? They can have other people, but you might be the number one. You might be the main or the spouse, or you might be the side, but they're going to take financial care of you because they have that abundance. All right, so they want to take things, it's like they want to solidify things with you, and they want your forgiveness, and they want to offer you something, but they can't. There's a lot of disappointment here. There's a lot of pain. There's a lot of other people involved in this situation. So this person may be coming back very quickly. All right, you may have retreated from this person, okay, or vice versa. Someone retreated, and now the other person's coming to try to, put things back together with an offer. But along with that offer, it's either that the offer is just going to be unbelievable, you're not going to believe it, or it's just too good to be true. And you're like, is this really happening? Is this really happening? All right, so let's just go over the 4 piles. So we had engagement, okay? For those of you who came in later, your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. But within this, it's been a struggle, okay? It's been a struggle because the person that you felt like you was your wish fulfillment, intuitively, you need to take some time to focus on yourself, focus on what you really want, okay? Then we have forgiving and learning, okay? Your love, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. So for those of you who are wanting to reconcile with someone, and I said this before, you have to release the judgment that you have of things that happened in the past, okay? You've got to release the judgment. We've got to recognize where we've been manipulated, or where someone has, or where we have been manipulative. All right, some of you, this is just, you've been dealing with someone with Virgo energy or Gemini energy. All right, and then we have the the 10 of Swords, clarifying the 10 of Swords. So there's been a lot of pain associated with this situation. There's been a lot of pain. And in order for things to be healthy and positive, you need to, release and forgive. Then we had the Moon card, okay, very deep emotional wounds, emotional confusion. And then we have the Two of Wands, okay? So I feel like the Two of Wands came out twice, and that's why I'm picking up on a cultural, either distance, a long distance relationship, or culturally different. Third party still exists because I think she has cheated him now, and they are apart, and that was the reason I asked, is there a chance of reconciliation? From what I'm picking up, there may be, if the third party is over, it's still painful. It's still, this person has to release a lot of pain associated with the third party. Sometimes people come to you because we do have unrequited love here. And sometimes we attract people because of how we love them, and we get kind of addicted to how we love the person and how we feel, and we think that it's reciprocal, but this person is with you to accept. They like how you treat them, they like how you love them, but they don't necessarily feel the same. So sometimes we have these relationships where we feel like what they have is what we have, and it's not the same. And that's why it's unrequited. We're giving, we're pouring out, we're giving, and the person's receiving. But if you really sit back and meditate, right, with this Four of Swords energy, you recognize that this person that you feel like is a wish fulfillment, or the situation that you feel like is a wish fulfillment, has actually been a burden, because this person does not reciprocate. And it's time to listen to your intuition. Your intuition has been trying to tell you, Listen, you deserve to be treated like the Empress, period. If you're not being treated like the Empress, if you're not being loved on and adored, if you are having those attributes and giving that to someone, but you're not getting that back, then is this really a true love situation? Is this really true love? Okay, does this situation really deserve your compassion and your passion and your romance and your love and you putting your all into it? Okay, in order to get to a next level, a higher level of engagement or commitment, we also have to be honest with ourselves. Okay, hi, good afternoon to you too. But you know, we have to really, really, really begin to be honest with ourselves. In the readings that I've done, the love readings that I've done for the signs for the month of January. So all signs are now up for January. But the theme that was coming up in the readings for this month was honesty. And maybe it's because it's the beginning of the year, it's January. We've just come from, 2020, which was like a hell of a year. I think a lot of people have evolved in emotionally to a place where we're starting to really examine our relationships and our friendships and our family relationships, which you're starting to, because life is too short, you're realizing, especially when we've had a pandemic type situation where there are people who have been forced together, right? Couples that live together. And so a lot of third party situations were exposed when someone disappeared. It's like, I had this relationship with someone and now where did they go? They went home. They've been forced to be home and now they can communicate. And so for those of you who have been home, now you're getting a good look at this person, you're getting a good look at the model that you've created for your relationship or your relationships where you're used to having a certain amount of time separated. Okay, I go to work for this many hours, I go to the gym, I hang out with my friends. And so you really only spend this much time with the person, whether you live with them or whether you live apart. And so now when everyone's routines have been exploded, you really start to understand, do I like this person? What is my true connection to this person? What is my true reason for being in this relationship? Is this relationship really successful? Is this relationship really satisfying? Right? So now we have these connections with people. We're realizing that we're bonded in pain, we're bonded in trauma. We want them. Okay. And we're focusing on our want, we're focusing on our love, what we're feeling, and we're confusing what we're feeling as something that's coming back to us as the other person feeling that way. And a lot of times the other person does not feel that way. They don't share. They like what we give them. They like what they get from you. And sometimes it's vice versa. Sometimes you realize you like how a person treats you or you love how a person treats you. But if you really think about it, you don't feel the same way that they feel. You don't really, do I really love this person? No, I just love to be able to say I have a boyfriend, or I love the attention or the company, but at the end of the day, it's not really something that's going to be, long term or a commitment. Okay. So let me see. I want to pull some wisdom. So I'll pull a wisdom card, an oracle card for each pile. Okay. So for the engagement pile, we'll start there. All right, and then I'll read from the book what the message is, what the oracle message is. Oh no, it's just too many. All right, can we get one card for the engagement pile? Okay. Can we get one card? Okay. And we have risk. Okay, so some of us may need to take that leap of faith. Okay, for those of you who either are ready to level up, or there's someone who's coming to you with an engagement. You may feel like a lot has happened between you and this person, but sometimes, love is a risk. And I do believe the Fool card is here for us too. All right, so for forgiving and learning, we've got rigid, okay? Rigid, we've been too rigid. We need to loosen up and forgive. All right, for the unrequited love pile, what do we have? All right. And we have, what do we have? Confidence. All right. So for some of you, we have to build our self-confidence. Build your confidence up to realize that, we're attached to the giving, but we're not really receiving. Okay. All right. And then let's go ahead and let's get a card for retreat. Okay. And we have, message. Okay. So now I'm going to read from the book. All right. The first card is card number 31. All right. So this is for engagement. All right. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Card number 31. You may resonate with the number 31 or the number 4. Hi, Angelica. So let's see. Risk. Okay. It says that you have come to a place where you're being asked to take a risk and try something new and different. Okay. Thank you. Rather than worry about how things will turn out, why not take the leap of faith? No matter what happens, something important will be experienced. This is a sign that you can prove something to yourself, and when you accomplish it, you will be proud that you did. You'll be proud that you did. Another meaning here is to ask yourself about your next action. Is it worth the risk you are taking? If the answer is no, then don't do it. Okay? If yes, I will give you wings to fly and will catch you if you fall. This symbol also brings a gentle warning. Your risk shouldn't be motivated by boredom. Okay? This is a symbol of consequences as well as courage. All right, so with the engagement card, okay, if it is a situation where someone is coming to offer you something, is this offer attractive to you because this is what you want? Is this offer attractive to you because you're bored? Okay, the same thing that I've been saying, where we like the way this person wants us, but do we really want this person? Others of you, though, you are afraid of this proposal. You're afraid of this offer, whatever it may be. For some, it may be an actual proposal. For others, it's just this person saying they want to take things a step further. And it would be a risk because why? Because this person may come with third party situations or outside interference, or what they're offering you feel like is a dream, right? That 7 of Cups energy. You feel like whatever this person is coming with is just a little too good to be true, and you're just not sure. So again, that's why the High Priestess is there to, urge you to take that time to connect to your intuition to make sure that you're not doing things because you're bored, or you're not avoiding things out of fear. Okay. So now moving on to forgiving and learning, we got the card Rigid. This is card number 30. So the number 30 may resonate with you, or the number 3. And it says, is there a stone wall that stands between you and others? Could that wall be inside you? All right. Now's the time to become more flexible and to drop your rigid expectations of yourself, and especially of others. Don't be afraid to drop your guard a little too. If you're willing to let others in, you will see a benefit in these connections. Another meaning here is that you recognize the wall that others may have put up. Don't take it personally if they won't let you in. This is their way of coping, and it has little to do with you. So we got this card in the forgiving and learning pile. All right. So again, it's about, letting go, releasing. Okay, this person hurt you. They may have hurt you really badly. You have to forgive them. You have to forgive them. You have to forgive yourself in order to move on. And sometimes part of that forgiveness is understanding that they may not ever change. All right. And you may have to forgive them despite the fact that they've never even apologized. The forgiveness is not for them, it's for you. Okay. It's for you to be able to move on in a healthy manner and maybe get the wall that you've erected up because of all this hurt and disappointment that you've gone through, to be able to let other people in now. Okay. All right. So now we're moving on to, I'll move on to retreat. What happened? Did we pull a card? I thought we pulled a card for unrequited love. Where did it go? Something's weird is going on here, but we'll get back to that. Okay. So retreat is card number 45. All right. And we've got message. So you may resonate with the number 45, or you may resonate with the number 9. Okay. So it says, get ready and pay attention. You're about to get a message with special meaning. Maybe someone will text you something nice, or you will find out about something in a phone call. Okay. From a friend. Perhaps a letter will come in the mail, or text messages, or an email. Right now that we're in 2021, let's upgrade a little. Or maybe you will see a sign in nature, or a sign from God, a sign from spirit that will point you in the right direction. Regardless of what you ask, you will soon know the answer, or at the very least know the way. All right, a message is coming. Choose another card if you need to know what the message will be about. So then we'll go ahead, since it's a live reading, I don't feel like I'm rushed for time. I just want to see what happens. Let's see what happens. So let's pull another message. All right. So what is the message for the retreat pile? Fledgling. Okay. And then while I'm here, I'm going to pull a card for unrequited love. I swear to God, I pulled a card for unrequited love. What happened to it? How did we skip unrequited love? I don't know. All right, let's go. All right, individuality. So we'll go back to that. All right, so the second message for the retreat pile is the fledgling. Okay, so this is card number 1, numero uno. So you may resonate with the number 1, okay? It says, when you receive the symbol of the fledgling, know that you are blessed with the time of learning new things. This is a time for you to remember that you cannot know things until you experience them. Being in this evolving state means you may stumble a bit. Don't expect yourself to be perfect. Now is the time. It was confidence, right? Where the hell did it go? Thank you for saying that, because I'm like, I know that we pulled a card for unrequited love. Where did it go? We're going to find confidence. Thank you. Don't expect yourself to be perfect. Now is the time for being gentle with yourself as you step into your destiny to become the beautiful person you are meant to be. When the fledgling appears to you, it is a sign of new growth and wonderful new opportunities. Step forward with curiosity and a willingness to learn and to discover. Okay, so your message with this retreat card is that, you may want to retreat from this person. I feel like there's like 2 messages here. There's 4 piles, so there's 4 distinct messages, but overall, I'm seeing that there's some messages here. And you have a situation where we start with the intuition. Okay, you're going to start with the intuition, and then from the intuition, we move into forgiveness. And for one pile, you're going to forgive someone because this person is actually coming. The offer seems unbelievable. It seems way too good to be true. Compared to what they've given you in the past and what you've experienced from them in the past, it's not even going to be believable. But your urge to take a risk, to forgive, not be so rigid, okay, and know and understand that you cannot experience this good thing if you don't believe that you can. Like, in order to experience it, you have to go with it. You have to take that risk. Boom. The next message is the opposite message. So your intuition, like, that's what it's there for. We have to learn to trust ourselves. Trust when something feels good, and trust when something is just off, and don't question it and don't need the proof, right? So some of you, your intuition is going to tell you that it is a risk. Reconnecting, reconciling, going forward, moving things up to the next level with somebody may be a risk. Okay, because this person has other situations, or this person has a viewpoint as far as love and relationships that does not match yours. Okay, the chemistry doesn't match, the love doesn't match, the morals don't match, something isn't matching up, and that's why unrequited love is here. All right, for some reason, for some, the unrequited love is you being afraid to take that risk. But for others of you, the unrequited love is that you want to make something work with someone where you're not in alignment. Something is not matching. All right, whether it's, again, it could be your morals, it could be your standards, it could be just the emotional connection. You may be emotionally invested, this person may not have the same investment, or vice versa. Okay. All right, so now let's move back to unrequited love. I'm going to find the confidence card because that's what it was. And you're absolutely right. And I don't know what happened. Like, did it go somewhere? All right, let's see if it's in the deck. Actually, let's just find it in the book. Haha, maybe that's even easier. Bear with me. I'm coming, but I want the right, because that card came out for a reason. And now it's bugging me that it's it's just disappeared on us. Like, where did the card go? Confidence, where are you? Where'd you go? Why'd you leave us? All right, so let's find confidence. Here we go. All right. There are a few of my chosen ones who have the confidence and courage to live forever. There is one such immortal being who has kept this oracle safe in the castle. Now, this is a card from the viewpoint of someone named Nick. So sometimes it gets a little theatrical. So it says, okay, the time is now. This is your time. The world needs you. Much is going to be asked of you as you move through life's challenges and receive your gifts. Now that you've been chosen and that you have everything you need to make the right decision, know that you have everything you need to make the right decision. Walk with your head held high and take the next step toward your goal with confidence, and I will be with you every step of the way. So, with the unrequited love, I'm feeling like some of you need to have the confidence to let it go. Okay? Whether this person is providing a financial support, whether this person, it's like they're good on paper. I think sometimes that King of Pentacles energy, this person is good on paper. A lot of people are good on paper. A lot of people, they give a lot of lip service, and it's been a year, it's been, or months, or 2 months, or 5 years, or 10 years, and what's been said never matches up with what actually happens. And so if that resonates with you, it's like it's about having the confidence to not only walk away from a situation that has been nothing but a risk, but also to walk away from someone that we've been so emotionally invested in. Okay. And realizing that, sometimes it happens. Sometimes people, just don't want the same things. It's like that. It's just, there's nothing else. There is a emotional connection here, but it's just not the same. Like, if you understand the symbolism of this card, this guy he's playing. They say I played you like is it a flute? But this person is using the harp. Okay. He's doing the right things. This person's totally enamored, totally enraptured, okay, just totally in love. But you see, he's more calculated. This person is not feeling with this person, but they know how to make this person feel that way. So that's the unrequited love. The fact that one person is basking in the glow of this love that the other person doesn't even feel. They just know how to pull your strings. Literally, they know how to pull your strings. And then you can see there's someone else in the background. And they're not happy. They're pissed, actually. And they're doing something. And I feel like, again, this person, it's an emotional fulfillment, it's an emotional satisfaction that they're getting. But if you really think about it, they're not giving. They're not giving. Okay, so that is the wrap up of that reading. I have time. If you have any questions, if you want a certain type of reading, I'm willing to do another reading for those of you. I don't care if it's one of you. I don't care if it's two of you. I'm in that mood. I decided to go live. I don't know why I decided to go live in the middle of the day, but here I am. So if you have any questions about your situation, I think I'm going to come back later and do like a divine masculine type reading. So I don't want to do that right now. So if there's any questions or suggestions until I decide what the next reading is, go ahead and feel free. Also, who's here right now? Who's in the room? Who's still with me? See me and my father. You want me to do a reading on unrequited love? Sure, I could do a reading on unrequited love. But okay, so unique chick, you want to know if there's a possibility for reconciliation. So I'll do those two themes. I'll do reconciliation. I'll do three. Okay, reconciliation, unrequited love, and then there's one more request. I could do that also. So let me go ahead and let me clear up these cards and shuffle them up, and then we'll start. All right, reconciliation and unrequited love. Does he have, how do they feel? Okay, so we can do how do they feel. So let me write this down because, you know, with things that disappear, things disappearing on me is shiznit. Okay, so we're gonna do we're gonna do reconciliation, unrequited love, and how do they feel? How does he feel? Okay, and remember, you may have a message. Any of these things can resonate with you. Okay, so if you get a message, just take it. What? Do you see what's happening today? It's like, the hell? Cards disappearing. My phone just flying. All right. Bear with me 1 second. I pulled a lot of cards in that last reading. All right, so first we're going to start with the reconciliation, okay? All right, so reconciliation. Can we get messages? This is for unique, right? Okay. All right, let's get some messages for reconciliation. Okay, someone's really trying to manifest. Is that your energy, trying to manifest this reconciliation? Okay, we've got Virgo and Gemini energy here. Can we get some more messages on reconciliation? Okay, we've got the 8 of Swords. So feeling trapped or being trapped. And then we've got the King of Swords. I don't know why I'm just picking up on heavy manipulation here. Heavy manipulation. Not realizing that this person is manipulating. Not seeing that this person is manipulating. So, can I get another message? We've got the King of Swords, so that's air energy again. And then I'll pull some cards to clarify. We've got the 5 of Swords, okay? And I did a reading earlier, the 5 of Swords and the King of Swords came up. So the 5 of Swords to me is the Mind Games card. This is the card of mental manipulation. So what you need to really ask yourself is, do you really want to get back with this person? Do you really want to reconcile? I feel like reconciliation is possible, but it comes with a lot. It comes with a lot of I feel like there's a mental trap happening here. I feel like this person is mentally playing a game to keep you in a holding pattern, to keep you in some sort of a cycle, okay? Let's said one more card for manipulation. I mean manipulation. It's like it's gone from a reconciliation reading to a manipulation reading. Can we get one more message? Okay, lovers. So is there a Gemini involved? Been together 7 years, just broke up 4 months ago. Yeah, I feel like, there is a lot of love between the two of you, maybe even like soulmate energy. I just feel like there's something that you're not seeing. There's something that you're not seeing about this person that you have not seen for 7 years. Capricorn energy. All right, let's go ahead. Let me clarify the Magician. What is the manipulation? Is this a manifestation or a manipulation? Okay. All right. And then we've got the Two of Wands again. So is this a situation where, again, I'm picking up maybe either a long distance situation or maybe a cultural difference? And so it's almost like either you're like trying to really manifest a miracle here, or I'm gonna pull some more clarifiers, because I feel like with this Eight of Swords, I'm trying to figure out like why are you stuck? What is keeping you stuck here? And then what I'm picking up and what's coming out is that this person has been very manipulative. We've got the Strength card. Yeah, you're not seeing that. I feel like you want to reconcile because you're used to being with this person, but you're not seeing that you're so much stronger and so much better without this person. Okay? Let me go ahead and clarify the King of Swords. Can we clarify the King of Swords? And then after this, we're going to do the unrequited love reading, okay? Let's clarify the King of Swords. And we've got the Two of Cups. So again, there is soulmate energy here. There is a lot of love between the two of you. I'm not gonna deny that, but there is something else going on. All right, let's go ahead and let's clarify the Five of Swords. What is this Five of Swords about? Let's go ahead. There goes the Magician again. He's definitely played a lot of mind games with you. He's done a lot to try to keep you hooked. He could even be the type to like do, to dabble in the dark arts, if you will. Yeah, very just, I hate to repeat myself, but there's no other words. It's definitely, when you see the Five of Swords and the Magician together, this person is like just an opportunist. Okay, an opportunist, like just using situations to their advantage, using things to their will. Everything has to go their way. Okay, their way. That's what in the last reading with the unrequited love, the King of Pentacles showed up. So there's that Capricorn energy. The King of Pentacles has the offer, and the offer does not match your needs. The offer matches their needs. Okay, what he thinks, how he thinks it should be, how they think it should go. So let's go ahead and let's clarify the Lovers. Or let me provide for you. I'll provide for you, but on the other end, I'm going to also continue to do whatever it is that I want to do. But I've got you so hooked on me that it's like I'm trying to convince you that whatever I'm doing is acceptable. Okay, and then we've got the Hanged Man. Okay, so you're at a crossroads. You're at a place where you're going to have to decide, like you said, are you going to be single and count your blessings, or are you going to move forward and have the confidence, right? That confidence card that disappeared on us, but the confidence to move on and know that you deserve better than what this person has to offer. 7 years, is there marriage? Has there been marriage on the table? That's a long time. So, you deserve someone who is going to actually commit to you and not just commit to you or tell you they want to commit to you because they may be losing you or you may be, moving away from them or using your love against you, using your love and your emotions that you have for them against you. All right, so now we are going to move on to unrequited love. Okay, so this is for Tara or anyone that may be in a situation that resonated with the unrequited love card. Okay, unrequited love. Let's clear out energies so we can get new energies for this reading for unrequited love. Let me shuffle both my decks and then we can get started. Clear that out for a minute. Oh, I just realized I'm not playing any music. Oh, where's my music? All right, so here we go. Thanks, Unique Chick. You have a safe day too. Thank you. All right. So let's let that air out. So let's go ahead and let's get started with unrequited love, okay? All right, so can we get some messages for unrequited love? All right, can I get some messages for unrequited love? All right, we've got the Six of Cups. So we've got this nostalgia, okay? We've got this situation. I don't know if there's children involved or definitely just someone from the past, okay? Can we get another message? And I feel like that came out in the reading. There goes the Two of Wands again with the unrequited love, okay? Can I get another message for unrequited love? And we've got the Queen of Cups. So what I'm picking up here is that, yeah, there's a situation where, again, what you're feeling, what you are thinking, and what you're connecting with as far as this relationship goes, the other person is not feeling the same thing, okay? Whether it's because there's a distance, I don't know if there's a distance here. All right, with this Two of Wands energy, it's like either there's a distance or, they want to kind of like keep their options open. You know what I'm saying? Like they're still not really decided. They haven't decided if they want to emotionally invest in the situation. And so not that the interest isn't there or not that the attraction isn't there, but emotionally you're just not at the same place, and that's why it's unrequited. Okay, so let me go ahead and let's clarify the Six of Cups. Yeah, we've got the Two of Cups. You're remembering the love. You're remembering how good it was, but that's in the past. Okay, right now, what's really happening? Okay, let's go ahead and let's clarify the Two of Wands. Ooh. Let's see. What am I doing? RBY Creations. I'm doing an unrequited love reading. And then the next reading is how does the other person feel? Okay, those are the two readings. The previous reading was reconciliation. All right, Queen of Swords. Yeah, this person is very detached. They are very detached. They're very also calculated and logical. So where you may be a lot more nostalgic and emotional, this person is not, they're not feeling the same thing, okay? All right, let's go ahead and clarify the Queen of Cups. Temperance. So again, it's like you kind of need to balance your emotions. You need to get control of how you're feeling, because your emotions are overcoming you, but there's not reciprocation here right now, okay? But that's what where we're at, okay? It's about, how can I say? Again, it's about the honesty, being honest with ourselves about what's actually happening versus projecting what we want to happen. Okay. A lot of times we want something so bad. Like I said before, we focus on how we feel. We focus on our emotions and we project our emotions onto the whole situation, but we don't look at that other person and really look at their actions. If this person wanted you, if this person felt the same, you would absolutely know it. You would know it. You wouldn't have to ask. And sometimes we have to lead with that. Like if I gotta ask, then the answer is no. Because even if they felt that way, if they're not expressing it, then it's not the right time, because there's something else. There's something else that's taking their mind. There's a reason why they have to make a decision. There's a reason why they're using their logic and they're being more cold and calculated when it comes to this decision. Okay. So now we can move on. RBY Creation. So the next reading is how does this other person feel? So I'm going to pull cards and that may resonate with how she feels about you. Okay. So the next reading is how does this person feel? How do they feel? Okay. So let me shuffle up. Let's shuffle up and deal. Then we will. It's a collective reading, RB. It's a collective reading, so if it resonates, it's gonna resonate. Okay. Let's go. One more shuffle here, and then we'll shuffle up the other deck, and then we'll get started. Okay, it's collective, so it's for anyone. Singles, couples, if there's somebody else in the picture. All right, we'll get some information on how they feel. So what I'll do is I'll pull 2 romance angel oracle cards first. All right, and then I'm going to pull some tarot, and then I'll pull from my deck, Queen of Vibes messages from your lover. And so this gives you like really detailed messages on how the person is feeling. Okay. So it's a collective reading, but it can be for either, if it's just if there's another person, whether you're trying to reconnect with someone or you're already in a relationship with someone. Okay. So you just, whatever messages resonate with you, you'll go with that. Okay. So let's go ahead and let's start with the romance angel. All right. So this is how this other person feels. Okay. Can we get 2 messages from the romance angels, please? Can we get 2 messages from the romance angels? What is this other person feeling? All right, make sure you hit the like button if you're here. All right, stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So your person is trying to stay positive and optimistic, okay? Let's go ahead. Can I get another message? Can we get another message for how this person is feeling? And we have keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So this person is trying to stay optimistic and trying to keep an open mind. So let's go ahead and let's pull some tarot, because it's kind of giving me vibes where a person is either trying to figure out if the relationship that they're in is the right one for them and trying to remain positive that things will progress in the way that they want. I feel like if you are in a relationship, if you are with someone, you need to have a conversation with this person about where you're both at. Okay? To make sure that you're on the same page. Okay? All right. So let's go ahead. We'll start with stay optimistic about your love life. Okay? So can we get some messages for stay optimistic? What is this person feeling? What is this person feeling? So a lot of cards flying out right now. But the same card keeps flying out. We've got the Four of Wands. So this person is actually really thinking right now. They're really thinking. They're really thinking and contemplating either you or the relationship. You, the relationship, or just what they want out of their love life in general. Okay? Can we get another message for stay optimistic? Or this person is very optimistic about you. Okay? What are they? Let me get another messages. Can we get some more messages for stay optimistic? Okay, and we've got Queen of Wands energy. All right, so your person may be a fire sign, but if they're not a fire sign, they're very confident, very passionate about you and about this situation. Okay, but then we also have the Eight of Cups. So this could be a situation that there was some disappointment that this person is trying to get over. Okay. If this is in your relationship, they're really thinking about how they can overcome. Like this person's really trying to overcome what's happened. They're trying to be in a more positive place. Whatever was disappointing, they're trying to leave that behind. Okay. But I'm also kind of picking up that how do I say it? They may be opening themselves, like in them being optimistic. It's not just being optimistic about you, it's just being optimistic about their love life in general. Um, they may need a temporary break from the situation to regain their confidence, to regain their passion, to regain that spark that they have for the situation. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's get some more tarot messages for this pile, and then we'll move on to the love messages. All right, can we get a clarification on the Four of Swords? And we've got the King of Swords. Okay, so that may be really contemplating what they, this conversation that they want to have with you, or being honest, being truthful about what they're really thinking and feeling. All right, let's go ahead and clarify the King of Wands. Can we clarify the King of Wands, please? Empress. Okay, so this person, they really are attracted to you. That's what it is. They're staying optimistic. This person is really attracted to you. They really find you to be everything that they want. But for whatever reason, you guys have some disappointment between you. So this person is trying to move away from the negativity. They're trying to get over everything that happened in the past. So let's go ahead and clarify the Eight of Cups. Knight of Wands. Inconsistent. There's been a lot of inconsistencies here. I think there's been a lot of inconsistencies. I think in the past, maybe the focus was on like maybe the sexual connection, the passion between the two of you. Um, so I feel like, again, there needs to be an honest conversation about where the both of you are at right now. And this person, if they need that break just to recover, or if there is a temporary breakup, this person needed that time, because in that time they're gonna realize like how they really feel about you, that they're really attracted to you, that you're this vibrant, energy that they want to be with, and that they want to get over, all the inconsistencies of the past. Okay. So let's go ahead and see what this person's higher self has to say, okay? What this person's really thinking and feeling. Okay, can we get some messages from Stay Optimistic about your love life? Oh, I knew that was going to come out with the Queen of Wands. Okay, one more card from your person. All right. So this person feels like you're their sunshine, okay? I don't know if they've ever called you this, if you've ever heard this nickname, but this person really looks at you, and they see a lot of positivity with you. They see you as being very beautiful, very loving, very creative, very just everything that they want. I love being near you, okay? This person loves being near you. So you're the best I've ever had. You're the best. So take it however you want to take it. Okay. So whatever that means. So if you are on a temporary break right now, or this person's just kind of, pulled back a little bit, it's not a bad thing. Again, I don't know what the disappointments are. I think the disappointment for some of you may have been just like an on and off type thing. And every time it goes off, it hurts, and it kind of sets you guys back a little bit. So again, it's time for that conversation about what you both want. If this person loves you so much and they think you're everything, what's the block? What's coming in between the two of you? Yeah, that's a good question. That's a good question. What is the block? Why is there a block? One card. Two of Wands. The Two of Wands keeps coming out here. So there's just a decision. This person's making some sort of decision when it comes to you. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and let's move on to the Keep an Open Mind card. All right. Why is this person feeling like they need to keep an open mind? Again, it could be the cultural differences, or there's just something about you guys that's different that this person's trying to get over. Okay. Okay. So keep an open mind. What are the differences? Okay, Seven of Pentacles. Maybe it's the difference in the level of effort that everyone's putting into the situation. Two of Cups. Queen of Cups and Judgment. Okay, so I feel like this person wants more effort. Okay, this person, cultural differences, yeah. This person wants a lot more effort as far as your emotional involvement. Like maybe you're not the most, not to say that you're not at all, but they want more nurturing from you. They want more. It's like this person wants a lot more. They want you to like make them feel like you're just, like they're just everything. Okay. They want you to put in more effort when it comes to showing your emotions, when it comes to letting them know how you feel, when it comes to, being expressive. All right. So let's go ahead and let's clarify. Let's go and clarify the Seven of Pentacles. What is the Seven of Pentacles? Can you clarify the Seven of Pentacles, please? Four of Swords again. This person's really either determining if they're going to put in more effort, or like if what they're requiring of you is too much. You know, they're really thinking about the level of effort. So if you feel like you've been holding back, yeah, the person moved away, but they're still very emotionally connected here. Let's clarify this Two of Cups. I feel like he's rethinking everything that he did. Hi, Lulu. Oh, there goes the Eight of Cups again. Yeah, so he may be back. Okay, Hera, this person may be back because the emotional connection between the two of you is very. Let's clarify this Queen of Cups. The Ace of Swords. Okay, so this is communication. This is that honest conversation. This is taking things in a new and a different direction. All right, and let's clarify Judgment. I feel like you're also being guided to stay optimistic and keep an open mind here. Page of Swords. So you know, you guys may be separated, but this person's definitely like keeping tabs on you. Yeah, I feel like this person, they're still kind of keeping up with what you're doing. But also I just feel like you guys need to have the conversation needs to be had. Because emotionally, the emotion is just very strong here. Very, very strong. All right, so let me go ahead and pull some cards about what this person feels for the Keep an Open Mind pile. Okay, can we get some messages? What does this person's higher self want to say? I only act like I don't care. Okay, next card. This person's also in denial about how they feel right now. That's why they're in that Four of Swords energy. Okay. And can we get another message? What is this person feeling? What are they feeling? I regret how I treated you. Okay. So this person definitely regrets how they treated you. And we have two more cards. Okay. So no one turns me on like you do. Okay. And then I'll be back. Told you this person is coming back. Didn't I say he's coming back? He's coming back. You know he's coming back, right? Intuitively, you know he's coming back. So that has been the how do they feel about you? So this person is very optimistic and keeping an open mind about the situation. All right, very, very strong emotional attachment. Wants a little bit more expression of love, though. I feel like this person wants to feel more loved. All right, I feel like maybe you may just rely on like the fact that this person is supposed to know that you love them, but they want more communication. Lulu, it's a collective reading, so it's just, you know, whatever the energies are coming out. So the reading that I'm doing now is how does this other person feel about you? So far what we're getting is that this person is very optimistic and keeping an open mind about the situation. There's a difference here. There's cultural differences or some sort of difference here in how you guys express love. Okay. And there has been like maybe a temporary break or a little break in the communication, but this person's really, really thinking about, you know, the effort, how much effort they're going to put into the situation, how much effort you're putting into it. And there's an honest conversation coming. Okay. There's going to be an honest conversation and honest communication where they're going to let you know, you know, exactly what they want, how they're feeling at least. And this person, you know, King of Cups energy, all right? King of Cups energy, Ten of Cups energy. Big, big love here. But there needs to be an apology. The theme that from the readings today was about forgiveness, okay? Forgiveness is very necessary for those that want to take things further or want a reconciliation. Yeah, Ace of Wands, because once you have that forgiveness, you can move forward with a passionate new beginning. So we've got the King of Cups, the Ten of Cups, the Ace of Wands, the Hanged Man. Now, the Hanged Man is about things being at a crossroad and about needing to make a decision or just hanging back and seeing how things happen. So for some of you, you just kind of need to hang back and let this person come to you. Let this person show you how they're feeling. Let this person take their time out to think about whatever, let them think about what they need to think about. And then they come back. But then also the Hangman represents Pisces. And, Pisces are like hopeless romantics also. So inside this person is a hopeless romantic. Inside this person is someone who's in love with love. And they may express that and they may not. But I feel like they're wanting more of that type of energy. They're wanting more of an expression of love, okay? They want more lovey-dovey, more affection, you know. Got the Two of Pentacles, okay? But there is a decision that this person needs to make, okay? The Two of Wands kept coming up. Yeah, they're gonna decide. They have to decide how they're gonna communicate this to you. But it's like once they decide that they want something, or once they decide they're gonna move forward, it's gonna happen like really quickly, really sudden. Like they took their little step back and then they're just gonna like pounce. Ace of Cups. All right, because there's a lot of love. There's a lot of love here. What else we got going on? So many cards. All right. Oh, the World card. Okay, so we're ending out one cycle. So it's going to be, this person is basically deciding to move forward. And then the new cycle is going to have a lot more affection and love. It's going to be a lot more, it's going to feel a lot better. It's going to feel a lot more. Whether, like, if you've been struggling with the connection, it's going to accelerate in a positive manner. I feel like a lot of you, even a person that like in the past just, was like difficult and went through a lot and it was disappointing and it was hurtful. I think everything is like, resetting, and this person, is realizing that, they need to treat you better because they love, like it's like they're connecting with that love. Whatever they feel for you, they're going to begin to show that now versus whatever the hell they were doing before, because all I was picking up before was a lot of manipulation. A lot of manipulation, and here comes the Magician. All right, can we get some final messages here before I close this out? One final message. So, Six of Swords, moving away. Hi, Nikki Johnson. Moving away from negativity, moving towards that new beginning, moving towards calmer, more satisfying love, more affection, more passion, more give and take, more balanced relationship, okay? Jesus. Yep, things are changing. We got the Wheel of Fortune. Things are changing and moving in a more positive direction. So, Nikki, you just got here. So, this reading right now is how does this other person feel? And so, right now, the vibes that we're picking up is the other person is very optimistic and keeping an open mind about the situation, because I feel like there's been some differences, whether it was cultural or like just a difference in your standards, a difference in your love languages, how you guys communicate love. But this person's decided that going forward, they want to be more loving. They want to experience, they want to feel more love. They want to feel more, they want to express more love. It's like they're not going to take the situation for granted anymore. They want to feel more romantic. They want to have a more reciprocal relationship. And so once that decision is made to have that conversation, everything is going to happen so fast, okay? Because this person's they've been ready for change. They've been ready for change. They've been ready to take things, it's like they regret how they treated you in the past. They regret everything that happened before. They don't feel the way they feel about anyone, okay? Hi, Hannah. I'm just doing a collective reading. I'm not doing individuals. So right now, the message is about how this other person feels about you, okay? And so far, we've got a situation where this person is just very optimistic. Um, it's almost like this person is it's almost like they're falling in love all over again. It's like that first love feeling. Everything is fresh. We've got the Ace of Pentacles. We've got the Ace of Cups. We've got the Magician here. We've got the Knight of Swords, the World card, the Ten of Cups. So I feel like you guys, yeah, you can tell somebody they can't come, but that doesn't mean they won't come. Because this person, there may have been a break or a separation due to some disappointments in the past, but yeah, they just want things to be better now. But there's a need for forgiveness. Like, that's the message. That's the overall message and the overall theme for today. It's not just about reconciliation. It's about forgiveness. So a lot of times, these relationships, there's no one size fits all, and we've all been through a lot. You still love this person so much, or you're gonna have to forgive them. Like, if you keep thinking about this person and you want to be with this person and this person wants to be with you, and I feel like yeah, that's how it feels sometimes, Nikki. I feel like with a lot of people, because a lot of people that I know, and I've experienced this recently also, it's like people realizing how important you are to them. People realizing that they've taken you for granted, or they've taken the connection. I feel like there's been a lot of people who have had very significant connections, but almost like, like you fucked it up. Excuse my language. It's like you had somebody that was your soulmate, or you have a connection with this person like no one else, right? You know this, and deep down they know this, but they do the dumbest shit. They put you to the side. They go off here. They're focused on their career, or they're focused on being selfish or being a player or whatever. There's always something else that they put before building the connection. And a lot of times it's out of fear, because it's such an intense connection. They don't know what to do with it. Okay, so there's so much attraction, right? They run from the attraction. And a lot of people last year, not even just because of the pandemic, but 12/21, right? 12/21, we had the alignment, the Great Conjunction. And that's really made a lot of people think. Like, from that December 21st time period to now, I've heard more people, with these declarations of love, more guys showing up at someone's doorstep or begging for a second chance, or can I talk to you? Because even if they are aware, spiritually aware, there's something in them it's like it clicked, and it's like, oh my God, it's them. They're the one. They're and I know where I'm not talking to them. Oh my God, I did this stupid shit over the summer, or I said this to this person. Why did I say that to them? I pushed them away, and now it's like, oh my God, I need this person back. How do I get this person back? So a lot of people right now are in that thought stage. Okay, they're in that stage where they're contemplating, like, how do I fix this? Shit, can I even fix this? How do I fix this? Because I'm so, like, this is the person, and it's like everything that they never did before. It's like they want to experience that. Damn, all this time we could have been in love. We could have had the best relationship. We could have had the hottest sex, and also had the most passion and the most romance. We could have had all these kids together. We could have done this. Like, now they're seeing the bigger picture. And now what? Now they're seeing the bigger picture, and you're somewhere else, or there's all of this bad blood between you because of hurt and disappointment. Some people have moved on or in other relationships or they're dating other people. And now here's this person throwing fucking pebbles at your window, trying to get your attention, trying to figure out how to get you back. And what do we do? What do you do? What do you do? Well, before anything can happen, you got to forgive. You have to forgive what they did. You have to forgive yourself, but you also have to do another thing. You have to listen to your intuition and pulling all of the messages, because I did several readings already, guys. So when, I've been on here for an hour and 35 minutes. So after I get off, if you want to go back, you can see the readings. But we've had these themes, and it's like, there's a risk here, okay? For some of you, the risk is trusting someone that you've had a lot of disappointment with, trusting someone that has hurt you before, and really tapping into your intuition to hear, right? To connect and really, really, really acknowledge and know whether this person is being honest, genuine, or whether this person is just saying the right things that they know is going to get you back. Because even though a person recognizes who you are and how special you are and how they're never going to get someone to love them like you love them, that doesn't mean that they're prepared to put in the work, right? And so in this last reading, the person was contemplating the Seven of Pentacles, which is how much energy that they're going to put into the situation. And if they're not ready to reciprocate, if they're just being selfish, you've got to be careful, and you've got to listen to your intuition to make sure that this person's not coming back, because there was that Magician and that Five of Swords energy. So some people, they're used to manipulating you. They know how to push your buttons. They know how to manipulate you emotionally to get you where they want you to be. So for some, it's going to be a risk to trust this person either way, because the risk could be a great reward, that they're serious. But either way, you'll know whether this person was serious or not, because it's like, do their actions match, right? Is what they're saying to you, is what they're coming to, is what they're even offering. Can you get there from here in such a short period of time? Like if you just broke up with someone a couple months ago, do you really think this person, if they were, whatever issues they had, do you really think the issues themselves are resolved? Or did this person just recognize that they were losing you and now they want to get you back? So we have to really, listen to what the person is saying. Are they even off what they're saying to you? Is it even possible? Now, if they come to you and they're like, I want to apologize because I messed up and I'm trying to figure out how to make this right, or I want to make this right. That's a starting point. Okay. That's believable. But when a person comes back and it's like, oh, I'll never do this again. Oh, I know I just, said all these horrible things to you, but I'll never say that again. Bro, what healing have you done in a month? What healing have you done in 2 months? Like, how have you changed? You know what I'm saying? It's like, is it possible that this person really changed that quickly? It's like, so we got to be careful. And then we also have to be careful that we're not entertaining people because we're bored. Because I know I'm guilty. I raise my hand. I'm guilty. I do that shit sometimes. I'm like, I know better. I know better. I know that this connection has been toxic. I know that I stopped talking to this person for a reason. And then they come back and they say all the right things. And it's, Saturday and I'm not doing anything today. So I'll go out to dinner or you do whatever. And you're like, this person hasn't changed at all. They haven't changed. But why did you do this? Because I was bored. Why are you entertain this person? Because it's what I normally do. I normally entertain this person when I have nothing else going on. So that's another thing that you want to be careful of, that you're not just doing something because there's nothing else going on. Or, that we've never had an intense connection like this with somebody else and we think that we can't ever have it again. Because you could have it and better, because you could have it with someone who's actually recognizes your worth and your value from the very beginning, versus having to have a fucking near-death experience of losing you to all of a sudden recognize that you're what they want. Yeah, Nikki. They always get mad because they're used to you. They're used to you saying, "I'll take you back," or putting up with them. Trust me, I know it. All of a sudden, getting these "I love you, I love you," and you're like, "Okay, we know that part. Are you gonna act like it though? Are you gonna treat me right? Are you gonna do what you're supposed to do?" But collectively, like I noticed in the November, I think it was starting October, but definitely the November and December readings, that there was like a major theme, and it's kind of coming into January a little bit. So maybe two themes. One is definitely being honest, okay, and not just honest with the person, but definitely having honest conversation in relationships, but being honest with yourself about what the relationship really is. Yeah, a lot of people will communicate with you, whether it's through 5D. Like, have I don't know if you keep pay attention to your dreams and stuff, but people, it's pulling on your energy. They're constantly thinking of you, and so you constantly feel this tug. You're always thinking about this person, so now they're always thinking about you, or vice versa. So what you need to do is ground your energy, okay, and make sure that what you're feeling isn't just the mutual tug between the two people, because when you come into a relationship with a person and you create that relationship, becomes another entity, it becomes another thing, right? So now this entity that this relationship is doesn't want to die. So when you pull away, it tugs on that person, like, hey, do something. This person's pulling away. When you're energetically releasing them, that relationship, that entity pulls on them, and now they come back to you. And then vice versa. When they're pulling away, or if they're thinking about you, so it's like push, pull, push, pull. So you need to make sure that what you're feeling is actually what you're feeling, and not a combination, or of what both of you are feeling, or a mixture of energies, or nostalgia, or past stuff. So I recommend some spiritual baths, okay? If you have some Himalayan sea salt, if you have some Epsom salt, will do. You take a bath, and you just cleanse your energy, cleanse your aura, and constantly make sure that you're like releasing, that you're not just holding and building things up and holding on to things, um and not let emotional manipulation win. Say, like, don't let someone emotionally manipulate you, because they know how you feel, and they'll use your own emotions against you. You can emotionally manipulate yourself, or vice versa. You will use that person because you know their weak spots. You both know each other's weak spots. So sometimes people use each other's weak spots to keep them, locked in. So we want to be careful. 2021 is not the year, okay? If you didn't realize last year, then you will learn this year. It's not the year to be, not monitoring, like cultivating attachments. Stop feeding attachments. You want to cut the cords. Allow yourselves, even if it's with this person, allow yourselves to have a fresh start. But stop trying to build on the crumble. You can't build over broken bits. You got to clear out. If a volcano comes and blows up the city, we've got to get rid of the debris before you can rebuild. In a lot of relationships, you keep trying to rebuild over all of the rubble of everything that's already happened. Sometimes you just need a fresh start. All right. So it's like, give yourself the opportunity to have that fresh start and to begin again. All right, guys. So that's the reading. And last week, all of a sudden, feelings started flooding back. Yeah, and also keeping a track of what's going on energetically, because we're purging. There's a lot that's being purged. So a lot of old emotions are coming back up and you're like, why am I feeling this right now? It's because it's stuff that you've been holding on to that needs to be released. So again, just be careful that what you're feeling is current. All right. It's like that this really requires being in the moment, being silent, that Four of Swords energy of meditation, where you really, really get to the bottom of what you're feeling. Am I feeling something that's happening right now, or am I feeling something that's nostalgia? Am I connecting myself to a memory? Okay. Am I lonely and recreating a time where I experienced this feeling with this person? We got to be careful that we're not just, you know, living on fumes, relationship fumes, actually. All right, guys. So that's the end of this reading. Hour and 45 minutes. That's the last time. I mean, a long time. You're welcome, Hera. You're very, very welcome. I don't know if you guys follow me on IG, Queen of Vibes Tarot on IG. I'm gonna start doing readings over there too. I want to do daily readings. So if you guys enjoyed this, just make sure to give it a thumbs up. Go back and watch it from the beginning so you get the whole message. Okay. I feel like a lot came out today. Um, what else? Oh, if you're on IG, drop your IG so I can follow you. You don't have to find me. And you're welcome. You're welcome, Nikki. So yeah, so guys, I'll be doing more lives like this. So I'm gonna put in the community tab, look in the community tab, and I'll start doing polls to see like what's the best time, what kind of readings you guys want to get, so that I'm doing what's most useful for you guys on the channel. All right. Thank you, Nikki. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it. All right. So again, if you missed it, just go back. All right. There's an hour and 46. There's a lot of great messages in this reading. And I'm going to come back later on tonight to do a divine masculine check-in. All right. So you guys will get even more information about your divine masculines. Okay. So I'll put up a pre live screen to let you guys know what time I'm gonna go live with that message. All right, guys. So thank you for. There's been a couple of you that hung out with me the whole time, and I love you so much for it. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Nikki. Okay, I'm gonna follow you. All right. So if you guys come back later, I will see you guys later. All right, everybody. Thank you.